Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is your favorite anchorman, Joey Neb here, live on the Three Times N News Network, known as the Nebuchadnezzar Independent News Network. Today, we have Anthony from New York City, Steve from San Francisco, and your favorite anchorman, Joey Neb here from New Hampshire. Ukraine time is 11:05 p.m. August 13th, 2022. And let's get the show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about various topics, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to contact us, you can. Feel free to hit up Joey Neb on Twitter. We're also on Facebook, live on Twitch TV and YouTube TV as well. You can also contact Steve from San Francisco. He has his YouTube channel as well. Steve from San Fran. And there's no way of contacting Anthony from New York City. But however, if you want to ask Anthony a question, you can always contact me or Steve, and we can relate the question to him and give you your answer. We appreciate you staying tuned and watching the Three Times N News Network and here at the Nebuchadnezzar News Network station. We'll be having live feed of Ukraine, and we'll have live feed of Taiwan, which will be coming up, popping up on the screen shortly. Thank you.
Pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good myself. Yeah, sure, I can.
I am too.
That's
Talk
awesome,
about.
Steve.
Oh, definitely.
And welcome, guys. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Three Times N News Network family. Here on the screen right now, we have Ukraine on the top and Taiwan on the bottom right of the screen. We support St. Dasha as well. are having some technical difficulties with the sound, so please bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. The Three Times End News Network is trying to fix the situation.
Yeah, I can't believe 2.5 years later still going on. COVID, they're not pushing it like you used to, but you still see people going to stores with masks on now. It's not as bad as the media puts it out. It's been going on too long. Since March 2020, it's been going on, and it should have ended already. What do you think, Joe? Or
me? Or Joe?
Anybody? What's your feeling on this?
Well, Steve, you're absolutely right about COVID-19. It should have ended by now with the mask regulations. Things should calm down, subside. With the mask regulations, people need to start going back to work, and stop using the COVID-19 as an excuse not to be at work. So, as far as that goes, there was still paranoia in the air going on at the time. People at 100-degree weather still wearing their mask, which is totally insanity. I mean, I can't say where I work at, but at my job alone, there's one employee out of all of us just wears a mask and gloves. It's kind of weird, but I totally get it. I mean, I don't knock the person. They just don't want to get sick and die. I mean, I get the paranoia. So, whoever else has an opinion, go ahead. But that's mine.
I have a lot to say about that. The COVID-19, because I'm from New York City, the city that locked down the most in the entire country. So I've lived through the pandemic. I've lived through lockdowns, and they've had to kind of lighten up on the restrictions by force. Like you said, they're still wearing masks. They're still a lot of jobs are starting the vaccine just to work. Yep. So yeah, so like what they're doing here in LA, New York, is that if you don't have a vaccine, you can't work in certain places unless you have a job you can work remote, and that's and that's up to your employer to decide that. But they're still very strict on the vaccine requirements, and even though the restrictions have been kind of lightened a little bit, you don't have to wear masks. But I still see people wearing masks, wearing gloves. I saw a couple of people outside wearing shields outside in the middle of like a hot weather. Yeah. So you still got the paranoia, and there's a lot of paranoia people out. Like I've been to the subway station and sneeze because you have allergies or something. Like people will fly away from you away. I remember sneezing just because I had something nose, and I was at the train station, train. When I sneezed, I had the whole entire time to myself because everyone was afraid. And so then the pattern is still there. And I think a lot has to do with just the way that the media falsely gives out information about COVID stuff. And like COVID's kind of over. I mean, yes. I feel like it's been over for a while, right? So any type of restrictions and requirements, it should be over with already. You know, but here in New York, people are still following, they're still following the rules, they're still following the requirements. I mean, some jobs require for you to get your booster shot now. Yeah.
So just to make this clear, not to interrupt anybody, but however, um, YouTube has put me on strike for a week, sent me warnings talking about COVID-19, saying that it was misled information. Well, YouTube, we got something for you here at the Three Times N News Network. Um, we are going to openly announce our sources of information, and what Anthony is saying right now, along with Steve and I, we got this from our actual news, from CNN, Fox News, Google.com, other media sources like Daily Wire, and and that's what I have to say for the open source. So anyone that wants to check this out can check this out themselves on the internet or off their phone. And thank you.
Yeah, it is. Like, the employer and the company. I remember my employer now an email to staff requiring their on-site staff to get their booster shots in order to be on site. So I mean, there's no pushing the vaccine. The requirements here in the city. So I think it's ridiculous. And that's what I have to say about it so far. What about you?
Because they're taking away rights to work. It's almost, I don't know, some people they're forcing people to take, I mean, where I work, they're forcing to wear masks. It seems, I don't know, there's another YouTuber that I listen to, he's from Boston, and he says this is all New World Order stuff, or people think, I made a video on this, maybe it's the market beast. I don't know what to think. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let everyone know that we're still having technical difficulties with the audio. We're trying to fix this situation. Sorry for the inconvenience that we may or may not have caused, but we will get this fixed as soon as possible. So you may hear me or other people have some hiccups within this live feed. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
just to interrupt everyone, I just seen an explosion occur in Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine. Um, that just taken place on the screen. Second camera or the camera underneath Kiev. Go ahead, guys.
I never heard of it.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're having technical difficulties. I believe Anthony's speaking at the time, and we cannot hear him. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're working on this audio situation as soon as we can. Thank you for your patience.
Yes. Oh boy. I've been hearing about this all summer long. We're going to end up someday run out of meat, um, vegetables.
So, for what I was told, what was going on here is that we were talking about vegan food and about eating worms, replacing actual meat so we can have a lower cost in buying these things. And this is what the government is trying to use for to control us Americans. Um, but instead, me personally, I'd rather just eat meat. You'll never catch me eating anything that has to do with vegan food, like worms, roaches, chocolate covered spiders. Come on, Steve. You know you want to eat a chocolate covered. So you know you want to eat that chocolate covered spider, Steve. So anyhow, the other thing that it's tied to on this was that if you think about the psychology of everything that's been going on from past, present, and now, that that going back, let's go back to the future, okay? Let's go back when Obama was president and his wife was calling Americans fat. They said we have to come in a new way to find a way to make Americans lose weight Eating healthy lifestyles. Yes, granted, she got the sugar to get out of schools. Instead of having sodas available for students, now they have what? Gatorade, which carries sugar with it. I'm surprised it doesn't say zero sugar. Most of those drinks have sugar or substitute type of sugar in it, and that's still not gonna. It's better than soda, yes, but it's not gonna stop you from gaining weight. I mean, the only way you're gonna lose weight if you put your mind into losing weight and you want to lose weight. I mean, honestly, all honesty, it should be the American's choice what and how, what they want to eat and how they want to live. If they want to be skinny, they be skinny. If they want to be oversized or fat, that's on them. It shouldn't be controlled by the government. So, um, whoever has an opinion to that, go ahead.
We're going to turn eating bugs in the future. Crickets, even chocolate in some places. So I, I, I can't, I can't pick that. No way. No way. I'll have to see once in a while, vegetables or I can't picture having bugs. I can't. Or worms. But I don't think if people are forced to eat that, it's not right. It isn't. You never know what worms carry. Diseases. Oh man.
I knew you liked that chocolate covered spider.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I might have tried a chocolate covered grasshopper one, but it was probably 15 years old. Nah, it's not for me. Nope. So, yeah, that's my take on that.
You sure, Steve?
What do you think, Anthony?
But I think about the whole weekend thing with the whole bugs thing, there's a little bit about that. But let me just say two things. As far as the vegan um, idea, health-wise and nutrition-wise, it doesn't work. And I've had debates about this with other vegan people because there's only certain nutrients you can only get from pretty much animal-based foods, and unless you're living off a supplement, which is not a healthy alternative, and it's a more expensive alternative. I mean, you could live off of supplements. It will cost you more money, and it will cause you to go to the doctor more often because you will have vitamin deficiencies. But vegans don't want to talk about it because the veganism has been tried, which has always failed. And because they have this idea that I guess that animals should be saved or whatever, and they don't realize that vegan products and foods kills more bugs and more animals than animal-based products. They don't realize that crops kill hundreds and thousands of insects and rabbits and birds that nest within the crops. So yeah. So then you're not eating a chicken, or you're not eating a cow, or you're not eating a piece of fish, but it's okay to kill thousands of bugs and small animals.
Okay.
So yeah. So then this whole ideology of vegans are supposed to be correct. Have never they have no idea on how farmers farm. They have no idea what they have to do to these crops. For them to get their for them to get their vegetables, or for them to get their animal box products. And in the long run, it costs more money. It's not as nutritionist. So basically, it's not as healthy. It costs more money, and then like a lot of that vegan stuff is processed. Like they're pushing like the whole vegan, like vegan burgers and vegan beef and all that. All that is all processed, artificial flavor. It's mixed with soy. It's mixed with chemicals to make it taste like meat, but it's not. So like it's okay to eat soy sludge slime, but they don't want you to eat a beef burger. So yeah. Okay. So then you want to stop now, or you want to finish off? Okay. And as far as the bug thing, um, they pushing this whole alternative eat bugs. Do you really think that the high powerful people of the elite are going to be eating bugs? No, the bugs are for us. They're not for them. So then, do you think that all these highly wealthy political people are going to be sitting there eating
Hey, question, guys. Is the is the healthy rich people get to eat the cow balls or testicles, I should say? That's the professional term. Or is that also for us? I mean, come on. Let's think about it here for a second. I had to ask this question. It's because, as we're talking about food here, for vegan people is bugs, and the bugs are for the poor people. But for the healthy people, they get all the caviar and all the fancy good food because of money. So I think it's I don't know. I just had to ask that question. I'm sorry. It's just we can joke around, crack a joke here and there. Why not? We don't have to be serious all the time. Let's have some fun, guys.
bugs? Huh? No, they're not. The bugs are common folks. So when they push a alternative to food, whatever they are pushing, they're not eating themselves. So definitely, definitely, this is more of control. They want to eat that, and if they want to eat pasta and sandwich. So they and so if you about basically this is not health, this is about control. It's about
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time has ran out. Um, we'll be right back for part two. Thank you for watching the Three Times N News Independent News Network. Anthony will have Anthony from New York City. Um, will have his in conclusion about this in part two. Stay with us. We're having an intermission at this time. Thank you. We'll be right back. And once again, thank you for watching Three Times N Nebuchadnezzar News Network, independent media.